I don't know about you, but I have no desire to be a warrior, a hustler, making things happen. Yet I've spent most of my life doing those things. And I've spent the last 5 or 6 years rewiring my mind, my energy, my beliefs to go from being a hustler to an architect of reality. For a long time, I thought I wanted to be a king. Then I realized that's not for me either. I decided I wanted to be a wizard. Now, I have no judgment of whatever you want to be. You could be a king, you could be a queen, be a lord, whatever it is. But what I found is this. Great entrepreneurs don't stay warriors. They start as warriors. But it's really difficult for an entrepreneur to let go of that desire to be the warrior. When a problem arises, it's really difficult for an entrepreneur not to think like that warrior that just wants to bust through. And when an entrepreneur scales a business, if they build it like a warrior, they're building it with its demise and its collapse right in front of it. See, a great business cannot be built on that willful consciousness, on that warrior consciousness. Can you get out of reactivity and primal consciousness? Can you build revenue? Can you build a wonderful 7 or multiple 7-figure business with that? Of course. I've done it multiple times in my life. But if you want to build a business that doesn't make it so that you collapse, you want a business that makes it so that you don't burn out. If you have a business and you don't want to be a warrior anymore, you don't want to have to be in pain as you build and grow and scale. You have to change who you are. You have to rewire that part of you that still even desires to be a warrior, that subconscious part of you that believes that there's no other way. Because there is another way. The way of the king, the way of the wizard, the way of the queen, the way of whichever archetype fits who you are. But to let down the sword, to let down the war cry, it's so difficult. I wrote a book for you. No matter if you're the warrior now, or you're the king or the queen, or you're in transition of whichever version in your own entrepreneur journey. It's called Read This If You're Scaling. I built a book to allow you to scale in a way of intentionality. To make it so it doesn't have to be painful. There may need to be resilience, but it's not warrior resilience. Hope to see you inside the book.